What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. On the return, Walker. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Armstrong. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Chase Young in there for a big one. That is sack number 200 for his career. It ties him with Bruce Smith for the all-time NFL record. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Returning it is Moore. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dowling. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over, 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, it's Shaw. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Armstrong. He finds his man, complete. That's Shaw. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Moore on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dowling. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now come the Falcons. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Armstrong. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Second and 9 now. That is caught inside the 5. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd down, Downing, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Falcons on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. Powers by at the 40. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd down now. Farr. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Armstrong. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
On 2nd down, Downing. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options. And while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Armstrong. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shaw. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Armstrong.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4.
So we get a traffic there, and that's complete.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They're going to look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Armstrong. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now back to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 35. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Armstrong.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun, Armstrong. Over the middle, complete. That's Simmons.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
On 1st down, Armstrong.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
That catch good for only a couple. To throw on 2nd down, Armstrong.
Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Armstrong.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Downing and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll roll him out right. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he slides to avoid the hit.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Armstrong. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling to his right. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Here's 2nd and 8. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Armstrong. Right back to Pitts again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Armstrong. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Armstrong. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now. It's Shaw, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Shaw. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Forced out to his left. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Walker.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Armstrong. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, Armstrong.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
On 1st and 10, Armstrong. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Looking to throw on second down. Armstrong.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Operating from the gun. Armstrong. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. On second down, Dowling. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.